Oh, let's get that out of the way. Out of practice.
Look, it's not making me like select a bunch of different crap.
Oh, there we go.
Here we are.
Don't get it any easier. Any easier. Technology. All right, let's see. Evening. Somebody let me know you can hear us. Why is it? Why we move down further every night?
Let's see you messing around behind the curtain.
Hey, everybody. Somebody let us know you can hear us.
Can y'all hear us? Yeah.
He's flop.
The lot.
Live will begin shortly. Oh, thumbs up. You guys can hear us.
That's good.
So we've gone back to using our more expensive microphones tonight in hopes that they would work. Okay, great. So yeah, hey, we're down South Supernatural. Two of us anyway.
Yeah.
We're missing Dylan.
Yeah, we
Anyway,
haven't heard from him today.
What's your name?
My name's Riley, and this is Father.
Yes, it is.
Not y'all's father, but mine.
This one only one more now. You got tip running out your mouth. What a nasty thing. You got 22 million people watching you on TV right now. And you got dip. How y'all doing this evening? Hope everybody's doing well. It is Wednesday. It's another live episode 123. Glad to be here tonight, back in the studio. Hopefully, all our electronics will work correctly, and we'll be okay. If not, we'll wing it. We'll pull out a cell phone.
Sorry, that's me.
Guys, I don't know. I've been drinking diet drinks. I drink one a day for the last 2 years. Just one a day. Every other thing is unsweet tea or water. But I've been drinking Diet Coke, caffeine free, but I got hooked on these Diet Dr. Pepper. And they're not caffeine free, which is not a big deal. But I'm going to tell you, I don't know if you guys have had one of these, but they do not taste sugar free. They taste sweet. So I got to watch myself with those. But yeah, Diet Dr. Pepper for the win tonight.
We have finally sent your shirts off, my brother.
Yeah, Lee, you should have them tomorrow. I know it's about 6 months late, but I think I shipped them Monday.
Yeah.
Shipped them Monday. Dropped them off at the post office. Also, Angel gets up here. Angel, we sent you a package also so you can rework our ultra pod that we left in the vehicle, and basically it did a frosted snowman.
It melted.
Yeah, it did a frosted snowman. But y'all, I guess we'll start it off. If you guys follow us, whether you're new here or not, we'll jump over real quick. Last Friday, we actually left on Thursday. No, we didn't. We left Friday morning. We were going to leave Thursday, but we ended up leaving Friday morning about 9. Yeah, about 9 a.m. Friday morning.
Yeah.
And we took off to West Virginia for the old hospital on College Hill. After being rerouted a few times, we were expecting to be there about 4:30 Friday afternoon. Keep in mind, we're left at 9 a.m. We actually pulled up at 6:47, which is about, what's that, 8? It was about 15 minutes before we were supposed to start the investigation.
It was a 9-hour round trip, I thought.
It was 10 hours on the way there.
Oh, yeah. Because we kept getting rerouted.
Yeah, we were getting rerouted. So the GPS is, a lot of times when your GPS tells you it is the fastest route, that's a good possibility it's not, especially when you're in the mountains. We're Eastern North Carolina fellas, so we're used to flat ground. You get in the mountains, those what we call fast is 75 or 80 on flat ground, 4-lane roads.
Yeah.
And but there, man, what they call fast on some of these roads is a 2-lane road in the mountains, snaking in and out, at 35, 40 miles an hour.
That is not fast.
So, man, we got tested on the way there, but all was well. It ended up being a great, great, great investigation.
It really did.
We've you guys have followed us. A lot of you followed us for a while, and we've been to a lot of places. We've been to a lot of places lately. I think the last big place we went and investigated was OSR,
Yeah.
Ohio State Reformatory.
Yeah.
We went with a big group. We got a little bit. Some of the people in the other group got a lot.
Yeah.
So they say. But we just straight up, we didn't get a lot.
Yeah, we struck out.
We struck out. We kind of struck out again at the end of last year in October when we went to Brushy Mountain.
Yeah.
So other than our local investigations lately, Riley and I we've been striking out at the big places.
Yeah, we have.
The big place, the big names that everybody hears about, when you see them on TV, on all the well-known paranormal groups, when you see them at those places, man, a lot of those guys come to find out, and we've known this, we go to an investigation and we're there for, anywhere from 4 to 10 hours.
Yeah.
When you see these ghost hunting shows on TV at these big places, these humongous places, haunted locations, those guys are, a lot of times they're there for 2, 3, 5 days. They could be there a week trying to get enough footage just to last for, 45 minutes to a 1-hour show.
Yeah.
So, like I said, our investigation started at 7 p.m. last Friday evening. We walked out of the building at 4 a.m. Saturday morning. So we stayed a lot longer than we usually do. We usually get all we want by 1:30 or 2 a.m.
Yeah.
But we investigated right through the witching hour. And I'll tell you right to start with, like I've already said, told Riley and I, and Dylan was with us, guys. We had Dylan back, which was great. Dylan's a big help. He's a big asset to Down South Supernatural. Dylan's just gotten very busy with growing his family, and that's just how it is. Priorities and family are definitely number one, and they should be in everything in your life. Because, I'm gonna preach about it, and I say that only because we're all on borrowed time. None of us are promised another second on this earth. So if you have family and you have them local and you're close to them, spend all you can with them. Even the ones that piss you off, they don't mean it. That's just who they are.
Thank you for that word.
I'm not talking about you. But it's good. I really wasn't talking. I'm just thinking that there are some people that in the family you're like, man, if I talk to them, great. If I don't, it's okay. And I think everybody has people like that in their family. Anyway, so enjoy your family. That's the number one thing. So we don't knock Dylan for growing his family, spending time with his children and his wife. Can't put a price on that. But with all that being said, we were glad to have him back.
Yeah,
without a
we
doubt.
were.
So anyway, I guess we'll run through it, Ron. What do you think? Our investigation, we started at 7. The owners of Old Hospital on College Hill, number one.
They were awesome to work
They
with.
treated us so good.
Yeah.
Basically, we got the building. They give us a tour, and they locked the door behind themselves and left us in there. They didn't bother us at all.
No,
We had the whole building, and then we really literally we had the whole building to ourselves.
Seriously.
And it's 4 floors. I don't know how many thousands of square feet it is. Actually, it's 4 floors plus the basement.
Yeah.
So that place is a really, really cool place. And I will say, we'll call it like we see it. If we feel like a place, man, we'll tell you when we're just not getting a lot of action. And we'll tell you when a place is not. We don't find it our interpretation of a place to be haunted. And that doesn't fit for everybody. Some places we go are haunted and we just don't get a lot, whether it's me and him putting off a bad vibe or You know, you never know when you're dealing with the spirit world.
Yeah,
But I'll tell you, this place is haunted. This place was haunted.
without a doubt.
It is I wish maybe Dylan to get up here tonight. We were hoping to get Dylan on, but, you know, 3 stories are better than one. But I'll tell you guys, man, this is the only place in, I don't know, how long have I been helping you now? 2 or 3 years? 2 for sure.
2021.
No, it hadn't been that long for me. That's when you started, right?
No, I started in 2020.
2020. So I'm a year or 2 behind
We
you.
started doing live
I'm saying I'm 3 years. Oh yeah, we did start live.
in 2021.
No,
Yeah, we did.
no, we're only on live 123 tonight.
Wait, never mind.
So we are we're over 2 years.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. Well, my point that I was making is the years that I've been in the paranormal investigating, this is the only place,
well known.
only place, period. Only place, period, that I've ever been in that I was ready to get out. I was ready to leave that place. Matter of fact, we stayed longer than I wanted to. And I think Dylan would have stayed all night long.
Yeah,
Dylan would have stayed all night long, without a doubt. I wish my phone would get a little bit larger. I would like to show you guys.
some pictures.
Yeah, I'll just show you. And we did go live last Friday night. We went live. If you guys were with us, I know Lee was up there. We went live right to start with. I started off by the owner give us a tour. The place it had power in one part, which is the lobby that you go in, and it had power going to an elevator that they have to keep inspected and up to date. It's an elevator, keep in mind, that was put in 1927 or 28.
Yeah,
So we rode that elevator up to the 4th floor with the owner. We got off and he, give us a tour of the place. We rode the elevator all the way back down to the basement, back up to the 1st floor. The owner got off and left. Down south, we got our equipment out,
yeah,
our big cases. We took a lot this time.
yeah.
And we got our cases, got all our equipment loaded up. We got on the elevator. We headed to the 4th floor. Lo and behold, we got on the 4th floor. 4th floor was surgery.
Surgery unit.
So believe it or not, the 4th floor was the surgery wing or the surgery floor back in the day. And we were expecting to get a lot there. Like Riley said, in the 4th floor where some people have known to hear horse hooves walking down the hall.
Yeah,
You just got to know back in the day. What we learned a lot about this place, I'm jumping ahead, is this part of West Virginia, Williamson, West Virginia, back in the day was known for its coal mines. And the railroad coming in there so they could, move product in and out.
yeah,
So there was lots and lots and lots and lots, and let me express, lots of amputees, lots of accidents happening in the coal mine.
a lot of black lung.
A lot of black lung disease. A lot of people died from black lung disease. A lot of them died from getting, a lot of them made it through amputation of limbs that got hurt working in the coal mines or working on the railroad. So we were really expecting to get a lot up on the 4th floor in the surgery areas. From our point of view, a few places that we have been that had surgery tables, surgery rooms, we always get captured with SLS camera.
Yeah,
Every time we've been. This place on the 4th floor, we did not get anything in the surgery room. We have gone as far as been to places and having spirits. If you know anything about an XLS or SLS camera, it turns a spirit. Or if we took a picture and shined it, at Riley or myself, it would turn us into a stick figure. It works in the pitch black dark. And if it doesn't pick up something, it doesn't show anything. Okay. And it will pick up some oddball things. I'm not going to say it won't. If you shine it at a lamp or a post that goes from the floor to the ceiling,
it will put a skeleton.
It will pick it up. It thinks that's a person, So you have to use your own judgment. If you're picking up something in the dead middle of a wall or in a hallway where there's nothing around it, and it turns into a stick figure, 9 times out of 10 is spirit activity.
It is.
So anyway, with that being said, we didn't get anything on the surgery room floor. We didn't hear anything, and I'll tell you the truth, it's quiet as a mouse.
It was.
So as we got back, after about an hour being on the fourth floor, we were like, dude, we got so much to do. We're gonna drop on down. We're gonna drop down to the third floor.
I checked it out.
Yeah, and the third floor, go ahead, buddy. Third floor is where
Among setting up, we immediately didn't even have to ask for no names. We turned the box on and immediately got the name Hannah. And come to find out, the man who had gave us the tour told us that there was a burn victim that died in that hospital.
a child,
A
little
child, a little girl named Hannah. And she runs the area quite frequently on the third floor and sometimes the basement area.
So yeah, her hangout is the basement area, and I'll show you a picture of a capture of what some people think. Hannah, she likes to hide out. She's very shy. She's very shy because of she's embarrassed because of all the scars and the burns on her face and on her body. So she doesn't like to be seen. What we kind of had going for us that was very good was Riley has spent a lot of, not all his life. He's spent about 2 years in and out of the hospital with a spell of about almost 9 months in it all the time. So he was able to get through to Hannah, we feel like, by saying, hey, everything's cool, basically. I'm okay. I understand being in the hospital a long time. He told her his story. He got in a bad car accident, and so, man, before you know it, like you said, man,
I made a friend.
We felt like we were getting some good communication, but it was just so ironic that, like you said, on the third floor, which Hannah is not known to be on the third floor, okay? But it's just so ironic that we knew the name Hannah because when we went on our tour, the owner of the building told us about Hannah. You may not. Something may happen. I hope you get a capture of her. But you're going to see her in the basement. She likes to be at the end of the hall, at the end of the hall in a closet area that's open there. So we were not expecting to get any communication with Hannah on the third floor.
No way.
But like Riley said, going through the spirit box, it come through. We're always trying to get a name. Who are we communicating with? Please tell us your name. And without a shadow of a doubt, it come out and it said, I'm Hannah. And when that come out, Dylan, Riley, and myself, we heard it, and we have it on recording, guys. Believe it or not, we got it on video. So we should have a good video coming out if we don't screw it up. But it was just, it was bone chilling.
Yes.
With that name, and I guess you'd have to be there. But it was bone chilling. It was chilling to the bone when we got that name because we immediately knew she was there.
Yeah.
And if you've seen other people investigating there, kind of like we did on like 2 hours from there, we started watching a video of some really good ghost hunters who were there and had an amazing video, and they were there for a week, guys. We didn't have that privilege of being there that long, but we got so much communication and things happening just like they did on their video.
Yeah.
Different references coming through spirit boxes and different things, and we got some of it the same exact thing, which is still mind blowing to me today.
It is mind blowing.
But yeah, tell them about the third floor, other than the Hannah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Basically,
let's see what.
So Mo Blackburn.
Yeah, Mo Blackburn.
You can look at the history on him too, guys. So Riley will give you a quick synopsis of it, but Mo Blackburn is down in history for what he did and what happened in Williamson, West Virginia, to him. Hit it, bud.
Was it he shot a police officer?
So I can't remember the story. You have to look it up what he did, but yeah, he shot and killed a police officer in Williamson, West Virginia. And this was back in the, I don't know, I'm not going to tell you a date because it'll be a lie.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he was taken into custody. I think he got shot. They shot back and fired upon him and did not kill him.
He went to the hospital.
Yeah, so he ended up being in this hospital, old hospital on College Hill, Mo Blackburn, on the third floor. And so we set up a REM pod in the room that he was in. I didn't finish the story about him. So what happened to him? So let's talk about what happened.
So he was in bed one day, and there was a man standing guard by his room door
to keep him safe, because a lot of the local police and people wanted to take his life for him.
Yeah.
So he basically asked one of the nurses, do you mind getting me some water? So, back in this time, when this hospital was built, the hospital rooms did not have running water. So they said, sure, they went out, and these are recounts from people who actually worked there. So it's a true story. They went and got him a cup of water, and while they were gone, come to find out, so Mo Blackburn's room, if you walk out of his room, you're in the hallway, like most hospitals. You would look to the left of his room, and there's a window up on the third story. There's a window into the hallway. Well, Mo Blackburn ended up out that window on the concrete ground 3 stories down. He did not die. He suffered a lot of injuries, but he ended up that got him back in the room. He ended up dying of his injuries, but he didn't die right then. So the word is, a lot of people say Mo Blackburn was crazy for, he didn't want to kill nobody. So you can imagine that was weighing on his mind.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of people think he jumped through that window to end his own life. But others say the cops that were outside guarding his room when the nurse left kind of helped him out that window, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, we started investigating quickly, with Mo Blackburn, and we put a spirit box under the window that he apparently went out of. We put a spirit box in his room.
No, a REM pod.
I'm sorry, I said spirit box, a REM pod. I'm sorry. Yeah, we put a REM pod in the room and under the window, and immediately, we were, Dylan asked, Mo Blackburn, if you're here, is it possible for you to communicate with us? Touch that REM pod. I'm telling you guys, it wasn't a minute, it wasn't 10 minutes. And the funny thing is, we have not got a lot of REM pod communication lately.
We really have.
No matter where we go, we just have not. And we got probably 15 REM pods.
Yeah.
We haven't had any. But immediately after that question was asked, we got it.
It wasn't even a second after. It was immediately.
Yeah.
We started receiving light communication with the REM pod.
And we questioned, then we bring the spirit box in. And we got all kinds of things going on, but it is to what we believe today, after communicating with who we believe was Mo Blackburn.
Yeah.
We believe, he said there's more to the story. And basically he said he did not end his own life. Someone helped him. So, we feel like someone helped him out that window today, knowing what we know. Basically we were in the hallway and we said, hey man, if somebody pushed you out this window, can you make this REM pod go off? The one in the hallway. Immediately. Beep!
It did.
Said stop. Can you please stop? And it stopped. And so just for validation, if that's the truth and somebody, pushed you out this window, can you please make it beep again? Immediately. Within 2 seconds, it started going off again.
Yeah.
So that was all the validation we needed.
It really was.
And I'll tell you guys, we stayed on the third floor for what seemed to be maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah.
2 hours, I don't know. We got all kinds of communication.
We really did.
We got SLS camera footage of someone hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about that is we were getting spirit box communication, and on more than one time we got it's hard for me not to say the word,
Unalive.
unalive. Yeah, I have to keep catching myself. But I was unalive with ropes, and we got that twice. So what we perceived is someone was hung, and
Yeah.
And as it went on more than one occasion Friday night, we got a lot of footage with our SLS camera, and it was sadly a person or people hanging from the ceiling. You could see their hands shifting from their side to their neck.
Yeah.
Wildest thing. So I'm gonna try to show you guys some of that just because you're here tonight, man. We're thankful that you're here. You could be doing anything else. And you chose to wait on these two country bumpkins tonight. So anyway, that's basically sums up the third floor.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, in every floor there was the basement, first floor. We got a little bit on the first floor. The first floor is actually where the
nurse that never clocked out.
The morgue cooler area is that.
Yeah.
There have been people who've got some communication there. I'll tell you guys, we didn't get anything. We didn't get anything in the morgue. As vague as that sounds, we didn't get anything in the morgue. We were for sure we'd get something in the morgue area.
Yeah.
In the coolers, the body coolers, we didn't get anything.
We really did.
But hey, that's just how it is. Let's see if we can. Maybe you guys, there'll be no sound, guys, but I'll play. This is just a video of you guys who have never been to Old Hospital on College Hill. I'll say this: you should go. From our perspective, you should go if you're into haunted locations, because this one right here, I can punch the ticket.
I give it 5 stars.
It's got it going on. It's got good, and it has bad. So we'll keep going. It's just a little quick video before it got dark. I walked around the building. This building that you see in the picture right here is actually the old medical college, which is located right beside the hospital. So this is where back in the day, man, they had a medical college. They were teaching people to be nurses and doctors here, and they are planning to revitalize this building and put it back in use with more history and a place where you can go and paranormal investigate.
Yeah.
Let's see if it'll play. It says it's played.
Yeah. Boy.
It sure says it's playing on my phone. Here we go. Here we go with the technology again. Make sure it's playing on the TV.
Don't look like it.
We try that again. His phone's working. Hey, the phone's working. It's definitely not showing. Let's see if any other thing will show through here.
There it is.
That's the building. I guess we'll just show you pictures. I was going to show you a walk around. So this is the front of the old hospital on College Hill. This building, where the cursor's at, this little front lower section was not, it was an addition to the building. It was added on later. So at the time of Mo Blackburn, so you see this area right here, beside this window unit, that would be the window that Mo Blackburn went out of, and he landed on the concrete ground, where this building's sitting now. They actually have an X. When you go inside this building, you have an X on the floor where Mo Blackburn landed. This is just the inside of the building. Looking down first or second floor hallway. Lee, we appreciate you. When I went live, man, I think you were screenshotting, and I appreciate you getting those images to us also. They were, those are always things that we do not see. What caught me, man, if you stare, looking back at it today, if you just stare at that door at the end of that hallway, it just looks like that there. Of course, it's amazing how that little blue area that I can't get off the screen, the little logo. Yeah. You tell me this doesn't look like a head and a shadow of a person in this doorway right now.
It really does.
I'm telling you. And I didn't notice it till on the way home. I was like sitting there going through pictures, and I was like, oh my gosh. You know, whether we go back there, you tell me that doesn't look like a shadow of a person.
I can see eye,
Yeah, it looks like you can see eyes.
face, facial features.
This picture here, guys, this is on the same hallway we're just on right now. Trying to move it out of the way of that logo that I can't remove. You guys see the big shadow at the end of the hallway? We did not get this. Is not ours. We were given this by the owner. Check out the big giant shadow. That is awesome. That is going out the same door that I just showed you that looked like there was a shadow on the door. This is totally different, of course. Same image of that same picture. Crazy. Crazy.
Yeah.
That's bone chilling right there.
Yeah.
Bone chilling. This is another image down the second or third floor. We thought we saw something in that window, but after going through it, pitch black dark, guys. It's amazing what infrared light does.
Yeah, it is.
Some scratchy feelings. I don't know. Okay, so this is down in the basement, like I was telling you. Hannah has been seen by multiple people in this closet. So this image is to the right. You can see this person sitting there. It's circled in black. This is the image of what they think is Hannah peeking around the window. Around the door. We have a lot of images too. We don't have that.
White go back one. White back a picture.
That one, Lee, or back one more. I'm not sure what happened right here, guys. This is me doing a screen, just taking a picture.
Random bird.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what happened there. I'm really curious why I can show pictures, but I can't play my video.
Yeah, you got me.
This one, Lee? Or the one back? Whatever was in that closet was not there when we were there. It was clean in that closet. We were hoping that we would see this little girl called Hannah because we had already made communication with her on the third floor, and we were only expecting to see her or visit with her on back.
They said one. What the heck? I'm confused.
One more. What it means.
Oh, okay.
I'd love to see a hand sticking out of one of these doorways.
Yeah, I would too. That's crazy.
That's wild right there, buddy. Right? That woman, that if it is, I feel like that's a female. It looks like they're wearing a dress.
Yeah.
It could be a trench coat. But back in the day, women, nurses wore skirts, dresses.
Yeah.
They didn't wear stuff they wear today.
Yeah.
That's Riley. We're getting ready. We're on. Not sure where we were at right there. Remember what floor? They all run together after a while. I think this is the third floor. I love looking down these old hallways.
Yeah, I do too.
It's kind of a pretty building. If you're looking at this picture, this window right here, the second one would have been Mo Blackburn's room, and he ended up going out down the hallway and made it out that window. Yeah, it's not going to. It is playing the video now. This is me just kind of walking through the building. Dylan,
All right.
that's coming down the stairs. Did I finish the part? We never finished the part, guys, where we said that it was so weird. We made it to the fourth floor on the elevator, and we started going down to the third floor. This is where we were live, and we had to cut the live off Friday night. We were live at that time. We cut the live off because the elevator quit working. So we ended up using the stairs, moving our equipment the rest of the night up and down the stairs.
Yeah.
True story. Not trying to make anybody dizzy. I was just trying to get lots of. Okay, so right here, guys, this is in the basement. This is that hallway that the little girl Hannah was seen in. So there was something in that closet. What got me at the time wasn't even in the closet. It was on the side, right beside that logo. You see on the left side right now? It looks like a head sticking out to me. So look at this doorway. I'm gonna move that logo over just so you can see in that doorway. Look and see if you can see. I'm gonna try to zoom it just a little bit more. Look at that. You guys see the dark spot right here? I know I got a larger video in here. Lee, check that one out if you don't mind. Screenshot that one if you can see it. And I'll send you a better view. But later on, going down the hallway, whatever was right here, the dark spot, which I feel like now was a shadow. I feel like it was a head sticking out. It wasn't there. It goes away. So that makes me feel like it was, it was something caught in this initial walkthrough that we did.
Yeah.
I wish you could hear us too, but it's okay.
Yeah.
This is me wandering around just trying to catch something, get some activity. The room right here to my left at that time is a very hot room for some reason. People have been getting a lot of activity in there. We didn't really get anything in there. It's so odd. That room right there. A lot of activity. We didn't get any. I know I'm all over the place. I apologize. Now I wonder if that spot that I was seeing a few minutes ago, I wonder if that's the same spot, which happens to be like a spot on the door, maybe a rust spot. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It's kind of there again. We'll move on from that one. Another view. This is the other direction of that hallway. I know these videos don't make much sense, guys, without that is the same hallway down in the basement. No volume. I know you guys can't tell. Let's see. That's really about all I have to show on the phone that I can show. There's parts of this I do want you to see. but there's no sound. So it doesn't.
One of them XLS.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna show you. I'll show you some footage. This is outside looking at the back of the hospital up on the hill. And but back in 1926 or 27, it's probably a beautiful sight up on that hill.
Yeah, was probably.
Beautiful picture on the way home. We're used to the flat ground, so see that was just a beautiful picture.
Yeah.
Saturday morning, 8:15, we were already on the road. We slept in the truck for about 2 hours.
Yeah.
And we got in the truck and drove 8.5 hours home. Beautiful picture though.
Yeah.
You guys, if you're fortunate enough to live in the mountains, you get to see that view. But like I said, it's flat as a pancake where we live. We don't see that a lot. All right, let me drop this down. I'm gonna find the SLS camera video we have, and I'll show that to you before we get off here tonight. But, sum it up though, man. We made communication with Mo Blackburn. We got down into basically the biggest deal happened with us would be down in the basement.
Let me rephrase a lot of that.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So we made communication with Hannah and Mo Blackburn on the third and the second floor, or on the third floor with Mo Blackburn and Hannah. So before departing from the third floor and moving down to the second, we invited Hannah, or Father invited Hannah to follow us down and keep communicating with us all while we were there that night. And that actually happened. Hannah followed us down the stairs and all the way to the basement.
Yeah.
And continued communicating with us like she was a part of our group or something. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, nothing negative at all.
Not at all.
I will say down toward the end.
In the basement.
I don't know why this thing. I'm gonna have to unplug it from here to make the camera work. Heck, I didn't even have to have it plugged up. Jesus, it was working without that. It was working off Wi-Fi. But down in the basement, man, toward the end of the night,
yeah,
we got so much communication, and we got. I don't think the part that was really disturbing was it started getting a little bit negative, and I will say it was probably around the witching hour.
Yeah,
and to sum it all up, guys, in that basement area,
it smelled like the worst possible dead smell, and a mix between death and musk. It was terrible.
And it wasn't there when we went on our initial tour.
No
smell at all. It just smelled like an ordinary old building. So it was.
Yeah, we could definitely tell something nasty was in the facility with us at that time.
Yeah, things just got different for us. Even the feeling got different when we were down in the basement. Not that it was a basement. That don't bother us.
No.
I mean, we go in basements all the time. Yeah, they're eerie and creepy.
Yeah.
But this one just turned on us, guys. It was it went from a good feeling, man. We're communicating with this little girl. We think we're communicating with there was a nurse in this building on the second floor, and she worked there till her last day. You check out the story. I checked the story on it in history. I can't think of her name right this minute.
I can't either, but she's known as the nurse that never clocked out.
The nurse that never clocked out. That's correct. So she went. She got off. Her shift was over. She went home. And on the way home, she was like, "Oh my gosh, I forgot to clock out." Back in the day, and really not too long ago, people had a little time card. They stuck it in the clock and it punched the time on it. So they would literally know what time they checked out or clocked out. So on her way back to go back to the hospital to clock out because she forgot, she got in a car accident and she passed away. So they got her. I think she ended up passing at the hospital that she worked at all her life. And so now she's known to roam the halls there. We feel like we communicated with a nurse that was there. I couldn't tell you if it was her, but they say you'll smell the aroma of her perfume, different sweet smells.
Yeah.
And and that's what was disturbing to us because we didn't have any smells at all. But after about being in the basement for about an hour, hour and a half, all of a sudden, when I tell you all of a sudden, in the hallway that we were in, it turned to just a terrible smelling smell. And then we started getting a lot of negativity through our spirit box. Leave, things we can't repeat. I mean, some very vulgar stuff. We haven't had that in a while. We didn't have it the whole time we were there. And we just kind of started putting two and two together. And that was when I just started getting that feeling. I got a heavy feeling on me. And that seems to get your own mind to play tricks on you. I have to be honest with you. If you start overthinking and you're in that place and you start smelling these things and certain spirits are telling you these negative things and manifesting negative thoughts in your own head, before you know it, you're thinking negative.
Yeah, that's correct.
And then we had the smells going along with it. Before those smells, when in the paranormal world, when you start smelling that smell, we've smelled it before in a place in Kinston, and it was bad every time.
Yeah,
it was bad every time, and we smelled it here again. And after about 30 minutes of it, I was ready to leave.
Yeah.
I've had enough. I would definitely go back in a heartbeat. I will go back there. I enjoyed it.
I will too.
It seems so good paying the money this time to go to a big time haunted location like this and actually getting good communication.
Yeah, it was all.
I don't know what changed. Maybe it was just our night, but we've really kind of. We've got EV. I haven't even checked EVP. I haven't checked our recorder. It ran the whole time. Funny story is not too funny. One of our recording cameras that we had, our disc, our mini disc that you put in, and I can't think what you call it right this minute. The little tiny storage device.
Mini drive.
The little that goes in it.
SD card.
SD card, the mini SD card. It filled up on the fourth floor, and we want the third floor, fourth and third floor. The disc filled up, and I couldn't find our spare. So we ended up using cell phones to record the rest of the night. So that kind of left a sour taste in my mouth, but it still all worked out.
It really did.
It all worked out. I'm gonna try to show you this SLS footage that we got. Okay, it's gonna let me now that I unhooked. Can we help you somehow? You're holding your neck. We see you. All right. Can you get down, please? I'm gonna show you this picture. I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna hold it up in front of the camera. You may be able to hear me talking. Mash play, Greg. Can we help you somehow? You're holding your neck. We see you. Can you get down, please? So, we saw that on the third floor, and this is actually this is in the basement. That gets kind of disturbing.
Yeah.
Especially when they start talking about ropes and the ropes unlived me. That just don't happen, man. You don't put two and two together that way. No. This one I'm gonna play is even better. So I'll show you this. What you'll see on this one real quick, you're gonna see same area. We actually, I'm kind of like Riley when we first saw it. We're like, oh my God, that is a tall spirit. But we quickly realized the feet won't touch the floor at all, won't even close. Especially when it started grabbing its throat, like it was hanging. But you'll see, just to show you that these SLS cameras work, you'll see Dylan come in the background of here, and we're telling him, man, there's a spirit on the wall as you're walking toward us, not on the wall, excuse me, hanging from the ceiling. And you'll see the spirit box work, and this is pitch black dark. Damn, I keep saying spirit box. Yeah. I'm sorry. The cameras work. We're in the pitch black dark, but it does, infrared makes it look like we're in the light. So I'll play this one real quick. Are you on the ceiling? I'm there just that.
No, you're hanging from the ceiling. Are you hanging from the ceiling? Are you okay?
See Dylan coming down the hallway.
Dylan, this is awesome. All I know between me and you is fuck is that? Ooh, what was that? Cross.
Dylan got the word cross, which has a lot of meaning to us down there.
Yeah.
Goes away when Dylan's coming. Notice that.
Cross,
When
yeah.
Dylan gets by,
Where's the cross? Look, Dylan walk by. Oh, it's back. Look. Right here.
so that's we got a lot of action like that, guys. We got a lot of stuff
Yeah,
recorded.
we did.
That's pretty cool though when you see it. When you it's not cool that may have happened to that spirit or whatever was there, but that's really cool to know that the equipment works. You see nothing, and then when Dylan walks by, it disappears like it doesn't want to be close to Dylan.
Yeah,
And as soon as Dylan gets out of the way, it comes right back.
yeah.
And it did that for probably 5 minutes for us, and then it was gone the rest of the night.
Yeah.
So we saw that same visualization hanging in a doorway on the 3rd floor, and then it was hanging from the ceiling, down in the basement, and on the 3rd floor is where Dylan first got. I was unalive by ropes, and you can fill in the blanks with that.
Yeah.
So we had multiple things happen. It was a great investigation.
It really was.
4:00 in the morning, we ended it. And we ended it not because we were tired to give out or wanted to leave. If you guys know us, when things keep telling us to leave, we take it serious. You've seen us in the graveyards. You've seen us in other buildings. And you tell us once or twice, we'll shut it off like, hey, it's words. But we got more than that. We got leave, effing leave. Things are going to get bad. It's getting real bad.
Talking about unaliving us.
Yeah, we got that a few times, and we decided. Then we started getting the very bad smell.
Yeah.
That's when we said, man, hey.
That's when I told you it was time to pack this up and hit the road.
Yeah, we eased on out. We got our equipment. We went outside. We kind of cleansed ourselves because one of the spirits said it was going with us, and it wanted to leave with us. But yeah, we were definitely warned. We got outside, cleansed ourselves best we could. We prayed. And hey, so far we've been good. I haven't talked to Dylan this week. I hope Dylan's good. Dylan has a bad habit of on once or twice something has made its way home with him. I think we would talk to him by now if that had been the case this time.
I feel like we would have.
Anyway, we're going to be putting together a video in the meantime. It's only going to get busier for us between now and November, guys. We're going to be stacked. Don't know where we'll be next Wednesday night, but anyway, to sum it all up, it was an excellent investigation.
It was an excellent one.
It was worth the 10-hour drive. It was worth the run for 10-hour one way. It was worth it. We'd do it again. But we got another hospital coming up in November.
Yeah.
So November, guys, me and Riley will be in the old Harriman Hospital in Tennessee in November. Dylan, we're trying to work it out where Dylan can go with us to that one. We really like it there. It's good to have a third person. But anyway, guys, that's about all we got tonight. We wanted to run through the old hospital on College Hill and let you know it was awesome.
It really was.
We enjoyed it. We're not being negative about it. We had a great time.
One bit.
And we got a lot of footage to show you guys, and we're going to start putting it together maybe this weekend.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lee.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
And we appreciate you following us like you do, Lee. And,
Yes,
and man, you're good at finding stuff in images better than we are for sure.
And now, once your shirts come in, you can wear a down south shirt while you look for this stuff.
You think wearing a shirt's going to help him?
No, it helps me.
Anyway, guys, thank you for another Wednesday Night Live. We appreciate
Thank you
it.
all.
We wouldn't be here without you guys. Help us keep growing. Shout us out. Let some people know that we're for real. We do it for the right way. We're doing it trying to prove that you can make communication with spirits. Spirits are all around us. Some good, some bad. That's what we do. So with that being said, you'll sum it up.
Yeah.
What you doing? Build a birdhouse or
No.
something over there.
Daggone.
The cord comes this way. You got all under your chairs and your wheel. You got the headphones wrapped around chair wheels. When he does it, he does it.
Sorry, y'all. Anyways, that will do our live for tonight. Thank you all for getting on. And until next Wednesday night, you can catch us at that down south.
Good night, y'all. We love y'all. Good night.